The Wuzzles and the Best Gift of All by Eleanor Hudson, illustrated
by Pat Paris.
A Happy House book with voices and narration by Speaky Geeky and Geeky Jr.'s Mr. Geeky. It's Butterbear's birthday, and MOOSEL wants to give her a very special present. But can he do it all by himself? Find out what happens in this delightful Wuzzles storybook. The land of Wuz is a magical place full of green grass, lovely flowers, singing birds, and colorful butterflies. The Wuzzles who live there are happy creatures. MOOSEL is the youngest Wuzzle of all. He loves to swim back and forth between his little lighthouse and the mainland. One day, MOOSEL went for a walk. It was his friend Butterbear's birthday, and MOOSEL wanted to get her a very special gift. He thought and looked around for an idea. Suddenly, MOOSEL spotted an appleberry tree. Delicious-looking appleberries hung from its branches, with the biggest hanging near the top of the tree. Butterbear loves to bake pies, MOOSEL thought. I'll pick a basket of appleberries and give them to her for a present. MOOSEL flapped his wings and tried to fly up to the branches. But he was so young that his wings weren't big enough to even lift him off the ground. Then he tried jumping, but even a big jump wasn't high enough for him to reach the appleberries. Then MOOSEL tried climbing up the tree trunk, but that didn't work either. Oh dear me, MOOSEL said as he landed with a plop beneath the tree. I wish I weren't so little. I can't fly or jump or even climb. MOOSEL wasn't used to having a problem. He was usually the Wuzzle who solved problems for others. He looked around and saw his friends flying with no trouble at all. There went BUMBLELION, HOPPOPOTAMUS, ELEROO, and RHINOKEY. I could ask them to help me, MOOSEL said to himself, but I bet it will mean more to Butterbear if I get her present all by myself. MOOSEL went off to think about what to do. He was so busy thinking that he didn't even see HOPPOPOTAMUS until she bumped into him. What's wrong, Moose? She asked. You look sad today. MOOSEL explained his problem. It's not my own fault trying to reach something that high up, he added. I should have known that I can't fly, or jump high, or climb such a big tree. There's nothing wrong with trying to do something new, HOPPOPOTAMUS said kindly. Have more confidence in yourself, MOOSEL. Confidence, that's what I need, MOOSEL muttered to himself. I think I'll go tinker in my own fix-it shop. That always makes me feel better. He was not in the shop very long before the bell above the door tinkled, and in came his friend BUMBLELION. He was carrying a tennis pong racket, but all the springs were torn. Can you help me fix this by tomorrow? BUMBLELION asked. I want to play tennis pong then. I can fix it right now, MOOSEL said. I don't have anything else to do before Butterbear's birthday party today. And he sighed sadly. Something's not right, BUMBLELION said. Tell me. So as MOOSEL restrung the racket, he told BUMBLELION about not being able to reach the appleberries he wanted to give to Butterbear. What's wrong with letting others help you? BUMBLELION said. Look, I had a problem with my racket and you fixed it. You're right, I guess, MOOSEL said. So he decided to go take another look at the tree. Maybe he would get a new idea. As MOOSEL neared the wonderful appleberry tree, who should he see but ELEROO? He was flying slowly, trying to scoop up bits and pieces of things that had fallen out of his pouch to the ground below. What's up, MOOSEL? That is, besides me, ELEROO asked. I found an appleberry tree over there, and I want to give Butterbear some appleberries from it, but I can't reach the best ones. They're up on the top branches. In fact, I can't reach any of the branches, MOOSEL said a bit gloomily. That doesn't sound like a problem, ELEROO said to his friend. Did you come up with any way to solve it? Well, I tried flying, but I couldn't even get off the ground. And I tried jumping, but I couldn't jump high enough. And I tried climbing, but that didn't work either, MOOSEL said. Said ELEROO. I think this calls for a little teamwork. Let's see what we can come up with together. So off they went to the appleberry tree. When MOOSEL and ELEROO arrived at the tree, they saw RHINOKEY swinging from its branches by his tail. Hi there, RHINOKEY called. Whee! This is lots of fun. Look how high I can swing. RHINOKEY, MOOSEL said eagerly. Do you think you could pick some of those appleberries growing up at the top of the tree? I want to give them to Butterbear for a present. What a good idea, said RHINOKEY. But here's a way to make it even better. RHINOKEY scooped MOOSEL up in his long arms and swung the little Wuzzle back and forth among the branches. Higher and higher they went, until MOOSEL was able to reach the branches with the highest and ripest appleberries. Ooh, he cried in delight, plucking the fruit. This is fun! Then RHINOKEY swung MOOSEL gently back to the ground. The other Wuzzles had gathered below. attracted by the commotion up in the tree. They cheered when they saw the basket full of appleberries that MOOSEL was holding. "It's time for Butterbear's birthday party," ELEROO said. "Come on, everybody." The Wuzzles trooped over to Butterbear's house, and what a wonderful party they had. "These appleberries look terrific," Butterbear said excitedly to MOOSEL. "They'll be perfect for the pies I'm going to bake. Thank you, MOOSEL." "Well, everybody helped me so I could get the present for you," MOOSEL admitted. "I had a real problem, but by sharing it, I solved it and had fun too. The other Wuzzles helped you, and now these wonderful appleberries will help me," Butterbear said. "All of you have made this my nicest birthday ever." And she gave MOOSEL a big snuzzle. The end! Don't forget to visit Geeky Jr. for more of the stories that you love, only on Geeky Jr. and Speaky Geeky. Ask a parent or guardian if you can subscribe to Geeky Jr. today.